I'm cool. He's a fool. He's a fool. That's what today's vlog is gonna be about, how cool Habib is versus Greg.
When they look at me, they just see the coolest dude in the world.
And we're gonna talk a little bit about straight nails. No crookeds, bro. No crooks but goods. No crooked nails, bro. Straight nails, which is shaping. I really want you to talk about this, bro. Like, what is the best way? What are the keys to getting like straight nails? Because I know there's wide nails and there's crooked nails and all this stuff, but how can they get straight nails? What are the keys?
You have to learn how to use your hand file to get your sidewalls really straight. So again, it's deceptive because you have to follow the growth channels and you have to make sure that your file basically touches the highest point, and then you have to file it even so that matches up with the whole entire side when it files. I have a 5-point system that I cover quite a bit.
Okay.
And talk about it during our shaping classes. I've been covering it on Instagram Live quite a bit. But you know, if you're dealing with square nails or any type of tapered square, it's understanding how to get your sidewall straight, your lower arches, which is the underside of the nail straight, and that's really going to, you know, it's going to depict something that's razor sharp.
Yeah. What about in the application process itself? I mean, how do you make sure that you're laying it down for the most part straight so that your filing doesn't get like crazy?
With sculpting, you have to build your free edge straight. If you're tipping, you have to apply your tip. You have to glue your tip on straight, and you have to file it, pre-file the tip absolutely straight to the growth channels, right? The very end of the, like, so the very end of your, you know, your growth channels where the sidewall ends, that extension has to be completely straight when you glue it or sculpt it out, you know, and that's going to establish a platform, a guide for you to sculpt and overlay the right amount of product where you're going to be able to file into perfection.
Something that I see you guys do always too, because I kind of want to hit everything. So you touched on making sure you're sculpting straight, or whether you're tipping or sculpting, making sure that that's straight, following the sidewalls of the nail. Form application plays a big part in that, correct?
You have to make sure that you're applying your forms not just flush to the end of the natural nail, they have to be straight so that you can build that free edge absolutely perfect.
The last point is, I always see, like, after you guys are done filing, the one thing you do is you take the hand, you turn it around, and you're looking down the client's profile. Is this not to make sure that your nails are straight?
It's one thing getting them straight on the edges, but when a client looks at their hands this way right here, you're going to be able to see whether the tops of the nails are even, right? So this profile is going to determine whether the top of the nail is absolutely perfect. Also, looking down the profile this way, you're going to be able to see whether it's even.
When the client is looking right.
Like, so if they're driving their car, right, they're holding onto their steering wheel, they're not holding onto the steering wheel like this, bro. Not Dukes of Hazzards,
oh
bro.
Oh my God, bro. So yeah.
They're driving like this, not like this, bro.
Well, okay, so if they're driving normal and then that's how you want to look at the nails in the end, right?
So if you're looking like that, right?
Right, so if I'm the nail tech and I want to grab your hand and look down this way.
That's correct.
Correct? And that way I can tell if
you need to look at it from this profile, you need to look at it from this profile, and then you need to look at it from behind.
And what if it ends up being crooked? Like, what do you do with that? If like one nail's a little bit off, I mean, is that just filing? Do you have to add more product?
I mean, if it's really off, you're probably gonna have to re-sculpt the tip.
Okay.
But, you know, hopefully you can either glue your tip on or sculpt the free edge relatively straight so that all you'd have to do is use your hand file just to
tighten it up.
Tighten it up.
And then finally, bro, dude, if I can straight arm you in the face, bro, how much power can I get to just put an impression in your cheek, bro?
It's not really gonna work.
That's not gonna happen, bro. Dude, I'll come around with a kick, bro. Right boot in your face. Thank you so much for watching our nail videos. To check out more, head right over here, and to subscribe to our channel, click right over here.